When I was working as a suit specialist in London for different brands, I saw guys making the same mistakes again and again and again. And I'm going to share with you 5 tips to avoid that mistakes. They come from my own experience also as a consumer, because I've been buying clothes for a while. I've been developing my own style for a while, and also with my experience working with my own brand, working for different brands as a suit specialist, as I mentioned. So I saw this all the time. So please avoid this. The first one is stop browsing. The whole concept of shopping clothes. Many people say that it was made for women because they like to go just for browsing. But even though guys nowadays they go for browsing as well. And I saw a lot of guys that they go just for browsing. They don't know what they want. They go and then they might find something that, oh, I like this, and that could be a problem. And I know that from time to time you can go for maybe browse a bit, maybe to discover something new, but it is much more better if you know what you want, what you need. As a man, you need to know what you want, because if you go just for browsing and you find something, oh, I could like this, then you might have a problem. You might haven't any clothes to wear with that new piece of clothing, because maybe that is a strange piece of clothing, or is something that you don't have any colors to wear with, or whatever is the reason. If you don't have a plan, then you might have a problem. Sometimes you can find something that, okay, you like it, you can combine with the rest of your clothes. That could happen as well, but most of the time that is not going to happen. And you know what is going to happen probably, and I saw this all the time, is people, they end up buying things that they already have. For example, if you already have a lot of polos or a few polos that you like, then probably you're going to buy another polo, because you are with your mind when you're browsing, it's just, oh, I like that, and you saw a polo that you already have, but you forget about that. Or maybe you are going to think, oh, I like that polo because it looks similar to the polo that I already have, or whatever thing you're going to think, and you end up buying another polo in the same color. And maybe you need shirts or trousers or whatever. If you do a list, which is highly recommended when you're going to buy new clothes, then you're going to get the things that you need. And sometimes you're going to get probably something new because you saw something that you like, and that could be fine as well. But if you have already a list, that could be much more easier. You're going to save time and you're going to save money. Don't waste your time, your money, and don't get things that you already have or don't need. But even though if you have a list, the second problem, and it's a big problem I would say, because with people that they already know what they want, or they are looking for something specific, they make the mistake of going to a big commercial areas where they have a lot of different things, and then you are going to be tired probably of looking for that specific thing, or you're going to see a lot of different things, and that could be stressful, that could be a waste of time as well. So go to specialized stores just looking for that thing you're looking for. If you want shoes, if you want a new pair of shoes, it's always better if you go to specialized companies that are making shoes, only shoes. For example, if you want a new pair of dress shoes, go for Crockett & Jones, go for Carmina, Mermin, doesn't matter, go for brands that they are specialized. Probably the price will be better, sometimes a bit expensive of course, but they are specialized on one thing. You're going to find only one thing there, or mainly 1 or 2 things, and that would be much more better, and you won't be distracted with the rest of the things that you don't need. So just go to the point. Even though with the third mistake, even when you find the things that you want, the clothes that you need, then guys are saying, no, I don't want to try it. If you're in the store, because of course if you receive it at home, you need to try it, you need to be sure. But if you already are in the store and you're going to say, no, I don't want to try it, it's going to take you 5 minutes or even 3 minutes just to try it on. It's going to be really quickly, and to be sure that you're going to get the right size for you, try it even if you get the same size the last year, because sometimes the production production could be different, the factory could be different, whatever thing could be different, and just be sure, try it, because it's going to take you really nothing, and then you're going to be sure that it is the right size for you. Maybe even you change your weight, whatever thing happens. So be sure, try it, because I saw a lot of guys saying, no, I don't want to try it because I don't know, because they think it's going to take a lot of time or whatever. Just try it and be sure. But you know, when you try it, the fourth mistake is don't overthink. Don't be overthinking too much about if you are going to get it or not. If you like it, get it. If you don't like it, leave it. That's it, as simple as that. I've seen with my experience, especially working in London, people that they were in the dressing room calling all their friends, family, mom, girlfriend, whatever. They were asking, like sending pictures, like, what do you think about this? Do you think it fits me well? Do you think that? Or even asking me too many questions when I already gave an answer. They ask me, oh, do you think the length is properly made for me? And then I will say, oh, yes or not, or whatever. And they again ask me, maybe in a slightly different way, like, will you change it? Will you do anything? Will you whatever thing? You need to decide. You can have a second opinion, of course, from the sales assistant or for your girlfriend, but when you have it already, then decide. Don't start overthinking again and again and again. It's never ending, and when you start doing that, probably that is not for you. So just be sure if you like it or not, and then leave it. And finally, the last one, 3 things that I always recommend to check when you're buying clothes. First one is the composition label. Always check that you're buying natural fibers, or at least a blend of natural fibers with a small percentage of maybe something like 1 or 2% elastan. Then you might like, I don't know, I don't like elastan, I don't like spandex. Things with that usually go bigger over time, but that's from my own experience, my opinion. You might like it, go for it, but always be sure you are not buying polyester, especially for really high prices, because you know some brands are offering like wool polyester things with that kind of blends with really high prices that are not worth it. So be sure about the price, be sure about the fit, and then when you're sure about that, just get it. And you know, when it fits you well, it's a good quality and the price is also good, get 5 of them, get 3 of them, and then you don't need to buy the same clothes again and again. Get a double and you'll save a lot of time next year. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you have any tips as well, and I'll see you next time.